Hey there guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you for being part of the group. Really everything this group is about is really about you and how we can help you achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve with video, editing, and speaking. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about how to speak into the camera. This is something that I love to do. I love public speaking, and it's weird because so many people really fear it. It's something I've always really enjoyed because I feel like when you get into it, you can be your most authentic self when you're speaking your truth. So what I wanted to talk about is scripted speaking versus unscripted speaking. So what are these two things? Scripted speaking is just when you have some kind of a script as you're speaking, whether it's a public presentation or speaking into the camera. You have a written idea of what you're going to say and you need to read it word for word. You can also just memorize it, and maybe you have a script that isn't written but you have a clear idea of what you need to say word for word. Unscripted is just off the top of your head, and in this style of speaking you have a couple of dot points and you know where you want to go with the speech, but nothing's written word for word. It's just you speaking. In my opinion, unscripted speaking is just the way to go. It creates a way more engaging speech and it's way more fun, and it's just easier to understand. But above all, you don't speak the way you speak when you're using a script. It's weird and the rhythm is off and there's just this strange disconnect. You'll see it a lot of the time when you're watching videos and you just know, man, this person's, they're not being real with me. And I think unscripted is the way that you can be real and actually relate with people through your speaking. I'll give you a quick example. I'm going to read a script for you. A successor to the ultra-popular Sony a6000, the a6300 features a 24-megapixel sensor with even faster autofocus than its predecessor, as well as a weather-sealed magnesium alloy body. That's a scripted one about a camera. Here's just the unscripted one. I think the Sony cameras are awesome. I think they make very versatile cameras and they're always iterating on better versions and upgrading them. The latest camera that they have out is weather sealed, so you don't have to worry too much if you're taking it out into nature. Okay, see the difference between there. Scripted, I'm very analytical. Unscripted, I'm just free, it's relaxed. This is how I would normally speak to people. And the way I think of unscripted speaking is that what you want to be aiming for is just being in flow. So if you think of a time when you've been talking to your friends, maybe you're out at a party, but speaking about something you're extremely passionate about and something you know a lot about, and you're just on fire, you're just laying down the truth for these people, and everything you say seems to just click and everyone's like, wow, you're amazing in the things that you're saying, and you're just in this flow. It feels beautiful when you speak. That is what you're aiming for. That is what I think I should be aiming for when I'm speaking. I want to get into that style of speaking. It's moving, it's dynamic, it's engaging, which is very different to scripted, which is structured. It's slow and it's trying to just be very, analytical at every point. The other one is just free flowing. That's what you want to be aiming for. So how do you get there, and how do I actually practice that kind of speaking? I put myself in front of the camera as much as I can, and I always have a couple of dot points. So in this video, for example, I have 4 dot points of what I want to say, and that's it. Then I just practice going with it. The idea is that you just want to keep practicing and let these thoughts come out, because you're treating the camera as though it was that friend, as though it's just somebody that you're talking to. So with practice, you keep on just choosing different topics. So you can pick, okay, maybe today I'm going to give a 1-minute presentation about cameras. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to talk about apples. Maybe the next day I'm going to talk about chairs. You just pick some kind of topic and practice giving a speech about it, just going off the top of your head and letting yourself get it out. Because you speak all the time to people and you just want to do that exact same thing except for a presentation. So you're wanting to take the normal and natural way you speak to your friends and present that to the camera. And that comes through practice, choosing topics and getting it out. So just to end this video, guys, we've covered the difference between scripted and unscripted speaking, and how unscripted is just a lot more fun, a lot more engaging, and easy for people to follow through with. Just practice, pick some topics, and practice free flowing with your speech. I'm going to be making a lot more videos on this topic because I think public speaking is awesome, and it's a beautiful way to affect people and get your message out there. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for being part of this group. Please feel free to post your own videos. If you want to start recording yourself and practicing speaking to the camera, please put it up. We'd love to see what you're working on. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.